r/AskReddit asks, what is your "why the heck did I do that" moment? Some beggar in the subway asked me for €5 to buy some cigarettes, to which I replied, "No, thanks." I can almost see how the brain probably went here though. I could see you thinking he asked you for €5 and he would give you the cigarettes. At a party in college and a girl asked if I wanted to see her hamster. I was a little drunk and love animals, so I said yes. We went into her room, she closed the door, and I actually started playing with her hamster. Told her thanks, and walked back into the party. Didn't realize how much of a dumbass I was until my friends pointed it out. Never heard it called a hamster before. Asterisk I don't think I like it asterisk. Was cleaning up the floor lamp display in IKEA when I came across one without a shade or bulb in it. For reasons known only to God, I put my finger in it. It was still plugged in, it hurt. Went for my break after that to try and figure out why I'd just done it. Still don't know to this day why. Shocking results. I told my professor that I had a doctor's appointment and that I had to miss class. He wouldn't excuse it, and I showed up to class 8 minutes late. It seemed like I had lied. I was opening a can of food for my cat, and some of the gravy got on my finger. My brain went on autopilot and I licked my finger clean. I regretted it immediately. I do this with automatic paper towel dispensers. Somehow I just kind of zone out and it keeps handing me a towel and I just keep accepting it. When I was 3, my mom bent down to kiss my forehead and I jumped a little. She got a bloody lip and a lifelong aversion to showing me affection. Why the fuck did I do that? My mom always kept her hand on my head and pushed down whenever she tried to kiss me when I was a kid. She knew I'd do something stupid like that because I was a very jumpy kid. Dropped something into a deep fryer that was at cooking temperature, and then proceeded to reach in and grab it. Definitely not my brightest moment. I want to start screaming after reading that. My boyfriend left his phone at my apartment, so I texted him to let him know. I cracked my screen and took a screenshot to send to the dude I was dating. 13 different types of alcohol in a matter of 3 hours. I was 21, had alcohol poisoning for 2 days. Surprised I didn't die. I dry heaved for over 24 hours. Think food poisoning, mixed with vertigo, and the flu. I legit thought I was going to die. Not as bad as the guy who superglued his asshole shut then ate laxatives. I ate dog food on stage. I almost vomited in front of 30+ people. I thought it would be funny for the scene, it was. Just not for me. Alternate. Me eating soap for a joke, my mouth burned. I do not learn. Riding my bike and there was a parked car blocking the sidewalk, so I went around it and crashed into a stop sign instead. A true bro moment. A bro moment indeed. My mom thought I was old enough to be left unattended for 2 minutes while she used the bathroom in a busy shopping center. She left me next to one of those coin-operated candy machines. I didn't have any coins, so I stuck my finger in the part where you put the money in and turned the handle just to see what would happen. My mother emerged from the bathroom 5 seconds later and saw me crying with blood spurting from the tip of my finger. I was 12. Getting ready for bed after a really long day. I was sitting on the toilet seat, flossing my teeth with my eyes drooping, and I leaned over and spit on the floor by my feet. Good thing I was home alone because I laughed like a maniac for a while after that. In high school, a few of us ate a bunch of mushrooms. It was daytime and we were in the woods. There was a large tree that had fallen over a small creek. The tree formed an arch, and I thought it would be a good idea to try to walk over the tree and cross the small creek. Well, as I got halfway across, I felt the mushrooms really start to kick in. I thought what a bad idea this was, and the tree snapped as I got to the halfway point. I fell into the creek, dripping my face off. Took nutmeg as a recreational drug, and now my life is fucked because I have long-lasting, permanent, debilitating side effects. Why the heck did I do that? I tried to pet a porcupine once, and you can guess the rest. This was in elementary school. The weird kid in my class stripped himself naked and knocked on several doors until a teacher could stop him. I don't remember how. And he always ate tiny bit of glue and drank ink. I'm actually surprised he didn't get sick. Majoring in psychology. I did this as well. In a crazy twist of fate, I got pneumonia in my first year, almost died, and had to quit school to get a job. Somehow I ended up over the years getting really good at IT business analysis and project management, and I make far more money than I ever would have if I'd pursued that degree. Not a path I'd recommend, but it worked out okay. When I was 5, I was building a Lego set while eating a lollipop. I had a Lego brick in one hand and the lollipop in another, and without even thinking about it, put the Lego brick in my mouth. I had already swallowed it whole before my brain started working again, and I realized what I had done.